Welcome back. This is Lost Web Child with hardcore Minecraft. You know, I'm going to bring the bed up. Working on the little fortress and all. And once I get the fortress done, this will just be the peasant shack. I actually should probably start doing disclaimers like I am honest, or at least I tell it as I see it. If you don't share the same view, hopefully you can understand my view and go, I can see it, I don't believe it, which is fine. That's the whole thing with freedom, or at least what I'm led to believe. Food. Yum, 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 yum. So, a lot of my comments are very offensive, and I know this. I've pissed off a lot of people. So, and that's not with the recording and all, because I'm still struggling to get those things posted. I could probably make, I don't know, 6 in an hour. Let's just say 4 in an hour. Play usually 16 hours, so that's 64 videos, and it takes about and it takes me 2 months to upload every last one of them. So 1 day of work. But I'm hoping to get a lot of people watching this stuff, even though I can't imagine why they'd watch. But it's entertaining. Yeah, that's the word, entertaining. More entertaining if you played, but you know, who am I to complain? So, doubt I'll get a lot of viewers. But you know, yay. For those that listen, yay. And I expect heavy trolling. Just because the audience is getting to be younger and younger, and trolling seems to be the thing to do. Stroke your ego because you've got nothing else by insulting others. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Probably should put in nice little hard ground here so that if a creeper gets inside, I'm not like returning to excavation. But I'm doing that to get the dirt. Let's get some dirt going. How many windows we got? 5. Counting this half one. 5. Oh, this is going to be a pain. But if that's going to help me any. Sheepies, little white sheepies. Let's see, let's get up here. So one of the other projects is one of the big, the standard mob harvesting techniques, which is to build the 4-directional water fall. This is going to be suicide. Whee, as I fall right off. Which gets pretty high, and when I made it in my main account, things, I fell off many times, took a lot of damage, and mobs came after me almost as soon as I fell. Which wasn't pleasant. So there's many times I never made it back to home, but it took so many lives, more lives than I expected to build a mob harvester. And not impressed with it. So I'm thinking that maybe where I die in this game is just building that mob harvester so I can get bones, so I can speed up the farming, so I can get the supplies needed, and blah blah blah. It's either that or die in forget what the realm's called, but basically the hell world. I should probably get up all 4 walls, but ugh. Again, most likely I'm not going to post this one because it's like, hey, yay, watch me as I run around, just do the same thing, just over and over and over again. Is the sun already setting? So I've thought about having the standard mob harvester with the 4-directional water that pushes the mob down a massive hole, and actually have that at the center of this thing. or maybe even off at a corner, so it's like, hey, I got my own little mob spawning furnace thing. And I'm just like, nah, I want to keep it separate, just in case I get, I mess up a lot with it, which means the creepers show up, they didn't die, and they just explode while they're inside, and suddenly the whole mob comes running out, and I'm just fighting them back as I try to seal up the hole that the creeper made. So let's see, that is the ground, or at least ground level. So we want to chip that out. That makes 6. 6. And that's going to be... I'm going to leave it a half base. There's no way they can crawl up the other half. Yeah, that's exact... No. I'm going to finish this. Build it like a Roman city. All the cities were exactly the same. So, probably going to do that. Because I know in my main I've got 2 of them. Or at least where I left off on the other one, I was building the other one. And let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that would be the 8th one. Shrink, shrink, oh, dumbass. It's going to be the corner. I have a hell of a view, though. It's gonna be lovely, lovely, I tell you. Dink, 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 dink. Yeah, I know. I don't need to add sound effects. Ding, 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 ding. Squaring this off. Out of dirt. Oh, and there we have a creeper. Hello, creeper. You may not blow up my building. No. It's against city regulations. No blowing up other people's buildings. Yeah, that's it. Exciting, really. Could be worse. I could be singing some sort of opera. I'm not going to even attempt. Not even to mock myself. And we're getting close to the 10-minute mark. And I've made some progress here. I may actually put the bed down and go to sleep here. Pondering where to put the staircase to the roof, because that's where the garden's going to go. And if you've already watched my my main, which I'm going to post after I do post all the hardcores, then it's going to be glorious. You'll see what I'm making. It's kind of just the exact same thing. Almost like the power of obsessive compulsive has abducted me. Doing the exact same thing over and over and over. But, you know, hey, I enjoy making stuff. Because you really can't do this in real life. Not without red tape and politics and tons of money, and then you still may fail, and someone may snag your money and run like hell. And I actually heard a story of this lady who, you know, was born to a rich family. You know, when she turned 18, her family gave her $8 million. So she was smart about it. She went and got a financial advisor and, you know, said, hey, just you manage my money. You make sure that it keeps growing. And he took the money and ran off. It's been 10, 12 years. And she still hasn't found him. And she has to have a part-time job just to cover basic bills. And her whole life goal is just hopefully that she's able to pay rent till she passes away. And I was like, oh dear God. So yeah, reason I mention this is I've worked with wealthy people. Rich is where you win the lottery, you get $1 million. If you still have that $1 million in a few months, then you're still a millionaire. And the problem is there's so many people that just want to take it away from you. Hence the phrase, a fool and his money soon parted. Or are soon parted. Anyways, you know the phrase. I'm out of rocks. No one's climbing up the backside. I might as well throw the bed down. Temporary bed and douche. So trick with so wealthy, just to finish that before I log out, is wealthy is takes 15 years for you to go from rich to wealthy. If you still got your money after 15 years, then you know money. You have a feel for it. You know what it's like, and you know how to manage it. I always go down the wrong side. So, anyways, and in the wealthy community, the word wealth is a bad word. It's hence with the word dirty attached to it. So, well, I'm gonna be done with that one. And thanks for watching. This has been Lost Web Child, and hopefully my truth hasn't offended you too badly. So, catch you next game.